Hello, blimey, what a week. I'm a mess, my hair's a mess, I'm tired. I haven't posted for a couple of days, but yeah, it's been a great week. The last few days we've been at a plumbing and heating exhibition. So it's basically companies there promoting their products to plumbing and heating engineers to come and visit their stands. So it is called FEX Show. We got approached by FEX to do the podcast show there. So if you haven't seen the other videos, I started the podcast in Jan as part of the 3-year plan. Long-term sort of vision with the podcast. But a lot of people think it can take a lot of time to get something from a podcast. But we've been invited by a plumbing exhibition to do a live show. It's our second one now, and we've only been doing the podcast since January. So it's opening doors for our for trade apps as well. So it's getting us the right connection. So I don't regret doing this podcast. So we basically done a live show, and off the back of that, we got a stand there as well. So we was able to showcase gas certificate app, which is for gas engineers. So yeah, first day on Tuesday was setting up. Wednesday and Thursday was there for 2 days. Done the live show. Showed any engineers our product. So yeah, the power of marketing, the power of doing a podcast, the power of networking, getting yourself out there. Honestly, don't just sit in your office thinking it's all going to come. You just got to get yourself out there. So this week is proof that a podcast is worth it, because a lot of people say, oh, everyone's starting a podcast, but it's definitely opening doors and opportunities to us. Even we got an email this week about doing a campaign. Like, a PR company reached out to us to do something to do with car insurance. It's an app on their phone, so the next year is going to be massive. The opportunities that are going to come from it. We're not going to choose everything because we want to stay aligned with what we do. But yeah, the FEX show is good. A lot of people. We done our first exhibition in 2021. That was called Installer Show. These stands are a lot of money. So depending what you do, it's very hard to get your money back financially, but you can gain your money in like brand awareness, connections you make, because people walk around from other stands come and talk to you. So if you've got the budget there, it can be worth it, but on the other hand it can't, because it's very hard to get your money back. So if you're doing multiple shows a year, the return on it is not always the case. It's more brand awareness. Some people are spending 100k on a stand, like, it's ridiculous. But if you're a large company and got the budget, then it can be worth it. And on the other side, if your competitors are doing it, it almost pushes you to do it. But like I say, we haven't done an exhibition since 2021, like having a stand, and we've been fine. But yeah, more and more. We still go to them every year just to network and walk around, see what's going on, stay up to date. But I put, initially when I've done that first exhibition, I'm always one to try everything once, and I thought I could put that money into something else. So we actually done our own event. I think it was the following year. Or that same, I think I need to get my dates right, but it was the following year we done our own event, which went well. Then the year after, we done our own paintball event. So we basically got a load of gas engineers together, asked brands that we work with to help sponsor the event. Yeah, and it was a great day. It's great for marketing your company. By just creating a day out for everyone. And this year was our third one, because we relaunched our app for electricians, so we done it like basically plumbers versus electricians. Had a lot more support from sponsors. I think there was about 70 of us in the end, paintballing, and then we done an evening event as well. So the paintball event is growing nicely. So maybe just a little bit of advice when you're doing exhibitions or events and stuff. It's always better to try and do your own, but don't expect the first one to go amazing. You need to build into it. The first paintball event was probably about 15 of us. Done it again probably around 30, 40. This year 60, 70. So these things take time. So don't be worried about doing your first event and not many people turning up, because anything that's worth fighting for don't come easy, does it? So you just got to keep pushing. Yeah, so early stages, try and get your own event going. The problem with these exhibitions, they're good, but you're competing, it's not focused around you. When you do your own event, it's focused around your company. When you go to these exhibitions, it's focused around hundreds of companies with stands, so it's very hard to like stand out. So if I was to start again, I would still go to the exhibitions, and to be honest, I only done it once, so I started it quite early doing our own event. But if you was looking into exhibitions and stuff, you can try it once, but I would prioritise doing your own event. But you've got to go and network with the right people to make that happen. So yeah, that is it for me today. It's been a long week, but yeah, anything to take from this video: get out there and network, go to the exhibitions in your industry. You could try out a stand, but key thing, get your own event going, build it up over 3 years, and you'll gain a lot of publicity and traction through that. But yeah, thank you for watching these. Hopefully people will start watching these and get something from it. But yeah, one more thing just to finish off, I've got a tech community group. I'll put the link in the description. You can ask me any questions there. Still drop questions in the comments if you want. Yeah, over there I'm going to do live Q&As where we can go a lot more in depth with your questions, with anything that I can share with the 7-year journey that I've had in tech. So yeah, thank you for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.